All right. So we'll start with gold. I don't know if you can see my screen. Hello? Hello, can you see my screen? Are you there?
We can see it. We can see it, boss.
All right. So let me clean this. Let me clean this. Let me clean everything. Yeah, so for a while now, we can see that for the past for a long time now, I think this is how many years now? 1833. For a very long time now, gold has been very, very bullish, and we can also observe that it has always been coming back to 50% level. I'll not only demonstrate this 50% level of the thing here, but also on different time frames. Yeah. So this is like this is a yearly time frame, and we also have. Let's move to the 3 months. I'm coming from a yearly time frame just because just for us to understand the narrative of the market. It's not compulsory, but once you understand the narrative of the market, you are good to go. So now, this is what actually concerns us right now. Is actually what concerns us. So this is the range, right? Yeah, this is the range, and within this range, no, yeah. The reason why we have this range is because look at this range now. This is the range that actually broke this. This range did not come back to 50%. Did not come back here, and then it definitely has to come back, which means the range has to be extended. For those who actually were with me during the time we had a session like that on I think just before range cycle, we had a session like that. I was talking about this 50% of the thing. So now price actually has to come back to this, but we don't know when yet. We don't know when yet. So now this is under monthly on the weekly time frame. Okay, let's move to the monthly time frame. We are still seeing the same thing. We are still seeing the same thing, and on a weekly time frame, we are seeing this. Okay, we are seeing this as another range that has so right now all we are just seeing in market is just this bullish movement here and there. So now if we keep going down weekly, daily, whatever, we'll still be seeing the same thing. Now let's just look at what is actually happening in the recent times. So on the 4-hour time frame, market actually took this out. Market actually took this range out, and price has not filled this 50. Okay, now before we mark out this 50%, this 50% of the thing, we are not marking it out from here, and I'll tell you why. Look at this. I said for those that are in my class, for those that I'm teaching, I told them that if price actually takes out internal range liquidity and comes back to 50% of to fill the 50% of the range, then the range is the new range formed. Is a new range formed, and this did not fill 50%, so this is going to be extended. So if price is actually still going to be bullish, then this is actually going to be taken out. This flow is actually going to be taken out. This is actually going to be taken out. And on the 1 hour time frame, you can see a whole lot of ranges. This was taken out, but the high wasn't taken out. So there's probability that this is now a strong high and we're now bearish. So so look at this. This is a sweep. Now this is a break. This is a sweep, this is a break. Now any entry you are actually taking on gold right now, either buys or sell, actually risk entries, except we wait for this to be filled and then up on the buy continuations. Once this is filled, this is also going to be taken out, and we can up on the buy continuations anywhere from here. So anything we are taking on gold right now is actually a risk entry. But I will be expecting some sort of sales. Something like this. Some sort of sales, and then so this is something I'll be expecting. Or let's see. Or price coming here. But I don't think I'm expecting this right now. Until this is broken. So gold is just something we just have to observe. But we all know that majority of USD pairs right now are actually bearish, including BTC, EURUSD, GBPUSD. Majority of USD pairs right now are actually bearish. So is someone saying something? Majority of USD pairs are actually bearish. How many of us are here? Wow. All right. So those are my two expectations for gold, which I will just observe. I'm not really going to trade gold. Yeah. So again, EURUSD. Yeah. For this EURUSD now, let me also clear everything. For this EURUSD now, for those of us that have actually been following the last session we had, remember we said we're actually bullish and we're expecting price to take out this, right? And we're expecting price to take out this. So now for this bullish movement now, we can't just buy all at once. There will be a sort of buy, sell. So now it's now for us to find out where the sales are going to come in, where the buys are actually going to come in, before we know where to take our entries from. Look at this. This was taken out on the daily time frame. That's external range liquidity. Now for the range, for the range now, we have while these ranges were taken out, this was taken out and 50% was fulfilled. Price came back to 50%. So now this is a new range. This is now a new range. Price came back to fill for 50% as well over here, meaning this is another range. Now the range price also took out 50% here. Remember, this was the overall. Price took out 50% here as well, making us having a new range over here. And price has to come and sweep this 50%. Now looking at this 50% now, the first liquidity within this 50% is this. This is the first liquidity within the 50%. So honestly, I have two POIs. I'm expecting price to take this out. So I'm not even expecting price to take this entry yet. But I'm expecting price to take this out and mitigate this. Now most of you will be like, why this? Why am I expecting price to take this out? Now price wants for two things. When price sweeps liquidity, price is actually hunting for nearest inefficiency. Price has to fill inefficiency, and this is the nearest inefficiency. Or price takes out this liquidity and fill the nearest inefficiency. If we now go down to the lower time frame, there is going to be another block here. Let's say 1 hour time frame. Yeah, we can see that here. So now all this is liquidity. All this like this is liquidity. But this is the obvious one. All this like is liquidity. So price is actually going to take the liquidity out and fill the inefficiency. That's why my POI is here. Now, I posted something on my signal, on one of my signal rooms recently. I was anticipating a sell. The reason why I was anticipating that sell was because look at this. Price took this internal liquidity out, and I was expecting price to take out the first 50%, the first liquidity above 50%, which price did not do. Now, extending my range, this is another liquidity within 50%. This is another liquidity within 50%. But now, what I forgot was this. Before price cannot come back to fill this, then an external range must be taken out, which means this liquidity or the entire low or this has to be taken out, which means that sell setup is invalid. So when I remembered that, I actually took a sell. I think I posted it on my status on Friday. I actually took a sell from here, from this place, because I knew that price will not come back over here. Price will not come back to take this out again. Are you with me? I don't know if you guys are following.
Yes.
Sorry, who is that? Who spoke now?
I have a question. Like
All right.
I'm gonna, like, when you're doing your EOW, like on good, it's not like go to the 1 hour time frame and sports. Like I was sort of confused of the EOW you did on good.
Okay, I did not break it down like I'm breaking EURUSD down, right? I did not break it down like I'm breaking EURUSD down. Okay, now the reason why I did not break it down because okay. So that it's not be like I'm jumping, I'm skipping some steps, or I'm hiding some things from you. Let's go back. Now look at gold. Gold on the daily time frame. Remember, price actually is all about range cycle. It's all about range cycle. Price takes out internal range liquidity and sweep structural liquidity, right? So now we're on a daily time frame. On a daily time frame, let's assume that this is our low. This is our strong low. Let's even forget everything here. Let's assume this is our strong low, and this is our range, because this was taken out already. Now this is our range, and price came back to 50%. Now this being our new strong low, this being our new strong low, price taking out another extreme internal range. Now look at this. Price actually filled 50% here. Price did not take out liquidity. Yeah, the first liquidity within 50%. Still, this is still allowed. This is another range. This is another range. But remember, I said, okay, look at this internal range now. I said price filled this. So the new range is now from here to here. The new range is now from here to here, because after price took out this internal range, price came to this 50% and did whatever it wanted to do. Now on the 4-hour time frame, internal range, new range. Price has to come and fill this. And then continue the bullish movement. Price come and fill this to continue the bullish movement. Either ways, price could be bearish. Have that in mind. Price could be bearish. Now, scrolling down to the 1-hour time frame, we have this sweep. We have this break already. Price was unable to break this high, meaning this could be our new strong high, and this could be a confirmation. Remember that this high could also not break this strong high that price gave us. Are you with me?
Yes,
Are you
yes,
with
sir.
me? No.
Yes, we are. We are.
Okay. All right. So now, if this is now strong, then we have this internal liquidity taking out the first one, the next one, so this has to be taken out next. Are you with me? Hello? Are you with me?
Yes, we are. We are.
So this has to be taken out next, which means on the lower time frame, price has to, this sell has to take this out before coming to do something and continue. Now, I know the reason why majority of you opted for gold is because you are looking for a continuation on this sell. Now, if this is our range, if our new range now forms, it's now for us to now look for the 50%, the first liquidity within the 50%. That could be this. That could be this. It could be what's about to form. depending on where it's actually selling from. So it's not for us to now wait for that entry before selling. So that's why I said gold is just something to just be observed for now. See what price actually plays out, because this before even if I'm going to take any sell on gold, I'm actually going to wait for this internal range to be taken out first. I'm actually going to wait for this to be taken out first. So wait for this, and then whatever liquidity I have within my 50%, mark it out, wait for that, and then continue. But I don't think I don't think I'm trading gold this week. So that's that on gold. Are we okay with that now?
No problem,
Like
boss.
sir, from what I have, I'm looking at selling at, like, I know that like from my view of good now, market is still this thing is still bullish. Like that's from my own view of good. Though, like,
Okay.
I've seen that the market is not completed. Like market is still confusing, Russia, because like nobody knows what good wants to do for now. Like for now,
Mm-hmm. So you are looking to buy from where or to sell from where?
no, I'm looking to like go to the 1 hour time frame.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking to selling from the OB that caused this first breaking structure.
This one?
Yeah. This first breaking structure.
Okay.
But I've not heard like this thing, because I'm not sure about that place, because I don't have a valid liquidity yet. So I'm waiting for market to create a valid liquidity. Then that's when I'll be able to take the trade.
All right. All right. So I saw something now on the, okay, it's better on the 30 minutes time frame. I saw something now. So we also have this. It's not just about the sweep and break, sha. It's not just about the sweep and break. Price was unable to break this, giving us a strong high, and now price took out first internal range and second internal range. This could be a range on the 30 minute time frame, sha. This could be a range, and if it's a range, then price actually has to take out some sort of liquidity here, which I am not seeing any form except this. I'm not seeing any form of liquidity except this. And if we are taking entry from it, then price is actually, I'm actually going to enter from somewhere, something like this. But I'm not. I don't think I'm trading gold this week. I don't think.
Yeah, sir, that liquidity may be valid, but
But
why I don't usually like I really like I really like look at pullbacks that are in the 1 hour version. Like I don't really like think that pullbacks that are not in the, like I think that pullbacks that are not in the 1 hour time frame, like they're like liquidity. Do you understand? Like if you get what I
I
mean.
get, I get. So I'm not saying because I said I'm not trading gold. I'm not saying you should not trade gold. Your choice, your choice. I might say I'm not trading gold, and you see me post uh varieties of sales on gold. Anything can happen. I can change my mind anytime. We're all humans. But there was a time I posted something on BTC recently when I said BTC was not going to cross a certain line. For those that active on my that actively receive my WhatsApp broadcast, I changed my statement today. Although price has not crossed that, but I was doing some sort of backtesting and I discovered something different, which I don't wish to share. Then I don't wish to share except you really want me to share. The reason is because it can be sensational. If I post anything about DAX today, it's going to be very, very sensational because no one is expecting BTC to go to that level. So I just want to keep I just want to keep my mouth shut about that for now. So now let's go back to EURUSD. I think we are done with EURUSD now to GBPUSD. GBPUSD. Okay, so this GBPUSD on this GBPUSD on a yearly time frame, and okay, now we have this. We have this cell. So overall GBP is actually kind of, should I say bearish? Let me see. GBP is bearish, kind of. GBP is kind of bearish. So within this range, price came back to 50%. We had a new range, blah blah blah, and might be expecting price to come and take this out. So now 3 months. I've never viewed GBP from this perspective before though. So now this is the same thing we saw on the yearly time frame. You can see it here. Price coming to take this, and then if price is actually going to come and feel imbalance here, this is the nearest POI. Although there could be some sort of smaller POIs in between. So on the weekly time frame, you can see that price is actually bullish. Price taking out this internal range one after the other, just like EURUSD that we looked at last week or 2 weeks ago. So now price is actually supposed to hunt for this next. And on the daily time frame, on the weekly time frame, let me show you something. On the weekly time frame, this is another range that was formed. This is another range that was formed. Price came to this to, so now this is our strong low. Let's mark that out. Now on the daily time frame, so now on this daily time frame, we can see price taking out internal range one after the other, taking this out, coming to 50% level, and then taking this out as well. So after price came to 50% level, this is under range. This was what took out internal range liquidity. Price not come to 50% level. What did it? Let me see. Okay. Let me see. So price not come to 50% level, and same thing here. Price is not come to. So this is the entire range. Now we could be seeing price here anytime soon. Just to sweep this and then continue. However, wait, hold on. Yeah, we could be seeing that anytime, because this external range, this extreme internal range has been taken out, which was an external range at some point in time, has already been taken out, and price actually has to push up till we get we get here. So for now, I'll be expecting these cells to continue. I'll be expecting to see these cells continue till price actually reaches the discount zone. Now on the 1 hour time frame, it's now obvious that the cells, if this gets taken out, then we can look for continuations on the cell, because we have the first internal range taken out and then the next one. So then you are going to look for a continuation. Now, for us to find the continuation, this is a range. This is a range that took out internal range. Price fulfilled 50%. Price did not take out this liquidity, but this is still allowed. This is a new range. So, you know why we are not taking the range yet? The only reason why we are not taking the range yet is because this range did not take out internal range liquidity. So now, to wherever this low is formed, if it stops here, then fine. So wherever this low is formed, then there's going to be another range. So most likely, this is going to be the liquidity, and then we'll look for a sell from here. However, on this group, I'm going to actually be updating on EURUSD and GBPUSD during the course of this week. I'm going to be dropping my point of views during the course of this week. Yeah. So this is what I'm actually anticipating on GBPUSD. While I'm anticipating a buy on EURUSD, I'm anticipating a sell on GBPUSD. I'm not saying both will go against each other. While this one is selling, EURUSD can. This one is selling, EURUSD can be looking for a way to mitigate its entry, and then while it is buying, this one looking for a way to mitigate its entry, and then one will be consolidating while one is moving. Yeah, so this is what I'm expecting on GBPUSD. As simple as that. I think aside these three, I think we also had USD card actually had 29% votes. Let's see, can we look at USD card? This video is how many minutes already? I don't want to have so chunky video. Let's see. Sorry, I don't know. Do you get the way I analyze? Do you get what I'm doing? Hello? Are you with me?
Yeah. Yes, so far.
Okay, so let's see USD card. God. Come on. On the yearly time frame, I can't see anything. It's not like I analyze from the yearly time frame, but it's only going to help your point of view. Yeah. So on the 3 months time frame, all I can see is could this be USD card from the beginning? Okay, if this is actually a bearish market, price has actually come to mitigate this. Price has come to mitigate this. Now, on the monthly time frame, this has been taken out. Internal range, but this is yet to be taken out. Once this is taken out, we will know if we're actually in a bearish market or not. However, I highly expect this to be taken out. I expect this to be taken out seriously. So now let's assume we're actually in a bearish market because of what we saw in on the 24-hour, on the 12 months time frame. Yeah. So we have this as a strong high. So it's never taken out. We have this as a sweep of liquidity, and this was taken out. Within this range, we have all this. I don't know whoever is conversant with order flow liquidity. We have all this as liquidity, which has already been taken out on the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, we expect this to be taken out. So now this is our strong high, and this is one of the internal liquidities we expect to be taken out. So let's see, we could see something on the daily time frame. What I can see now is a ranging market. Now the daily time frame, yeah, I can see this. I can see first break. I can see second break, confirming that I'm expecting continuations on these cells. Now within this range, now I'm expecting price to actually come to 50% here. Come and feel this and sell. So on 4-hour time frame, let's see. On 4-hour time frame, I honestly can't see anything on USD card right now. I honestly can't see anything until either this is taken out or this is taken out. We just have to wait patiently. For that to be taken out. But if I'm going to be biased with the fact that USD are majority USD pairs actually bearish right now, I would actually be looking for a buy. And I also want to assume that, let's see. I also want to assume that, okay, I also want to assume that this is a range. This took out internal range. Price came to 50% level, making this a new range. Making this a new range that took this out. Market still did not break this. So market came below 50% level as well and took this internal range out. Now this internal range, after taking internal range, price came to 50% level, making this our new range. the price break this? No. And when price actually broke the next internal range, this is what we have. Now, after price, look, I know this might be a bit confusing. Let me show you. Let me show you what everything here is part of the range. And this is now 50% of that range. Which price actually came back to. Even with this, after this week sweat, price actually came back there. Making so I'll actually not be expecting price to break this low. I don't know if you can see that. I'll actually not be expecting price to break this low again. And I'll look for a sort of entry. This could actually be the entry that is going to take out this high, but I really can't see anything solid. I really can't see anything solid. I really can't see anything solid. For those that spot patterns might have seen a lot, but I can't see anything because I can't just spot patterns just like that. I have to understand the narrative. So I think we are okay for today and we can actually call it a day. For those that will be needing the recording of this video, I'll be uploading it on YouTube. I'll be dropping the link over here. And kindly do well to follow me on all social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, YODEEFX, just as my Telegram username. Thank you for coming. I hope you had you had value added to you. Yeah, someone wants to speak. Let me allow you to speak. Alex Kingsley, Anthony Mark. Who else wants to speak? All right, I'm listening. Do you have anything to say? All right, if not, thank you for coming.
Thank you, boss.
All right.
All
Have a
right, we
nice day.
appreciate. All right, you too, boss.
Evaliant wants to speak. Hold on. All right, Evaliant. You also have nothing to say. All right. Have a nice day.
All right, boss.